Our gospel text of today is taken from chapter 10 of the Gospel of John, verses 11 to 18, and are part of the verses of the discourse on Jesus as the Good Shepherd. In these verses, Jesus speaks of himself as the Good Shepherd, but also speaks of others who are hired hands. Because they are hired hands, very clearly, their concern is not for the sheep. The moment they see a wolf coming, they leave the sheep because they are concerned about saving their own lives. They are not concerned about the life of the sheep. Jesus, however, because he is the shepherd and because he is the good shepherd, will remain with the sheep no matter what the situation is. He will remain with the sheep in times when everything is calm. He will remain with the sheep in times of trouble. He will remain with the sheep even when the wolves come to attack. Who are these hired hands that Jesus speaks about? They are the ones who look at God and regard God as a tyrant. They are the ones who look at God and proclaim a God who must be feared. They look at God and proclaim a God who will love you only when you do what he commands. They look at God as someone who deals in barter exchange and rewards the just and punishes the guilty. The Good Shepherd Jesus, however, makes a different proclamation of God. For his God and the God that he reveals, people are loving. People are to be loved. Humanity is to be accepted and reconciled to God. And that is why the God whom Jesus reveals is a God who will love unconditionally. A God whose love does not depend on the righteous or the unrighteous person, but a God who will love both equally in the hope that the unrighteous will amend his or her ways. The unrighteous and the righteous have done nothing to earn or to merit or to gain God's love. It is God who takes the initiative. It is God who loves first. It is God who reaches out first. When a person experiences this unconditional and magnanimous love of God, the person responds in the same loving manner. And because the God whom Jesus proclaimed was a God who reaches out to any single person who will respond to him, he was not accepted. The hired hands preferred people to be frightened of God because it suited them. The hired hands preferred people to do what God commanded to earn his love because it suited them. And here, Jesus, the Good Shepherd, comes proclaiming a God who does not hold anything back, even his own Son, and gives him up for the life of the world. John 10:10, which is the verse just before this verse which began our text for today, summarizes very beautifully who our God is. When Jesus came, I have come that you may have life and have it to the full. So our God is a God who wants us to live fully at every moment and to live joyously at every moment and to enjoy all the blessings that he keeps giving us. Will you hear the voice of the Good Shepherd today and realize that because God loved you first, you can love. Because God forgives you, you can forgive. Because God accepts you, you can accept.